Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. Continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're on season 18, episode 2. Just finished setting up the team for the season, getting through the preseason, and then a few games of the regular season. We sit at 3-0-0, but so early in the season that doesn't mean much. And that's about it. So we can get going. And we start with an injury. Relatively easy to fix. However, hold on. No, so that's... Wait. Wait. He is a right shot. So, yeah, what I'll have to do is bring the other guy over to this line. And again, if you hear background noise, that's dogs that I'm doggy sitting. He's chewing on a bone. This one's going to be... Is he a right shot? I'm hoping he's a right shot. He is, okay. So then... What do we do? Vorobiev's the setup guy. I guess let's make Thrillfall the shooter. Okay, so he is at the moment, but he's wasn't supposed to be. Okay, so then that's fine. Then that's gonna be Wyman. And that's unchanged. What's it saying? Oh, extra lines, okay. Martins, Rand, Thrillfall, Vorobiev, Taves, Moss, Nick, Nicholas Wyman, and Mares. I guess so. Oh, I forget where I was at. With modifying the pricing. Where is it here? So 3. That's pretty close. So put it down. So we must have, I think everything's good then. $26, so it's even less time than I thought it was. Ortiz is back. Okay. He's got 5 points. Pretty sure Ortiz is less. So he's gonna go to the 4th. On that note, how's everybody else doing? Over a point per game, over a point per game, over, over on the 3rd line, which is crazy. Point per game, over. Man. It really does look like our best team. And also out of interest, Sarno's doing well. So everybody's doing, excuse me, pretty well. Alright, so I think there was a reason I had Nicholas on the 2nd. So we'll just go back to where it was. That looks good. Should I even play him there? Because that, I think it's Rycroft is his name, the other new forward we got. He's been playing better. Or he has been playing better. Alright, so we're on a back-to-back. Flyers, why do you have to be in first? Detroit and then Capitals, I'm assuming, are the lesser team. Yeah. Cool. Oops. So that's the correct goalie rotation or goalie assignment. Man, Mykonov's doing well. Oops. See, I have no idea why they rotated the goalies there. Makes no sense. We're at 8 games. Flyers, can you guys just not do that? Do we know about the... Yeah, so it's... Wait, what's the difference? Central scouting, previous central scouting. So yeah, essentially it's guaranteed that there's no franchise. I'm assuming there's no goalies down there. No. So, actually, I just want to see out of interest, what's the... So the Florida pick hasn't really changed much. Flyers one has gone down though. What was I doing? So that's Mykonov's first loss, which I'd say is pretty darn good. 916. How bad did he do? 720. That's pretty bad. Come on. What do we do here? Nicholas. Man, he really dropped in his production. Ortiz play on the first? No. Rycroft, 10 points. So he's slipped a smidge. Wyman's doing great. He can go to the first. Man, Vorobiev looks like he's fitting in. Rycroft shoots left. So we'll do this. Yeah. Shoots right. Martins. Shoots left. Wyman, Miles, Martins. Rycroft. Twelve. So Threlfall. And the other thing, so Threlfall's done dramatically better for scoring, so we're gonna permanently change it, at least until anything changes, to make him the shooter. So here, him. Then Threlfall. Martins, Renz. And then who was the next guy up? I can't remember. Taves, no. Nicholas, was it? 716? Sure. Then who goes here? Robiev, Martins. Threlfall? Sure. Martins. Who's with Martins? Moss. And Taves and go Ortiz. This guy's still doing good. I think better than the D, if I'm not mistaken. 6, 4, 4. So yes. Threlfall. Martins, I guess. November 16th, so that's like a week. Oh, we got maintenance coming up. Flyers are starting to lose ground, thankfully. So all the teams below them are within striking range, which is good. 16 points is not very high. So we might be good with that pick where it goes down in value, and then we'll trade it. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Oh, check about next away stretch for maintenance. So it's a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. That's alright though. I did that already, I think. That's pretty short term, so that's good news. That's a pretty negative impact. So we're going to have to do that. Bartkowski's right, Heward's right. 1053. So Bartkowski's better to play on his off wing. Left. 4-2-3-3. So Bachman's better on his off wing. Bartkowski, Heward. Sweet. No major negative impacts, so that's good news. Oops. I think that's it. It's the line stuff that takes up all the time doing this franchise mode stuff. But as I've shown before, it's like you absolutely have to do it. Because otherwise the game chooses horrible lines and it's going to really screw you over. 20, so he's not long. Alright, so man, he's doing stellar. So Wyman comes down 9 points versus 8 points. So Ortiz is going to go back to the fourth. Rins comes in. Seven versus 6. So we'll change this to Renz because he's scoring more. So maybe that'll make him score even more than he's already done. And then Taves comes back to Mayers for Rycroft. Lyman for Rins. Oh, wait. Extra attacker is what I was looking for. Cool. Alright. Flyers won some more. Jerks. Forget, was that home or away? It was home. So back-to-back losses for Mikanov. He's healthy. So he goes to the back of the rotation. Nashville is where? 7-8-1. So we'll start with Rippin, then Glenn, and I need to change the defense. He did pretty good. 2 assists in 2 games. He's got 3 assists in 15. So we're actually going to take off Sidhu and put Mayers back in. Bachman. Hewler, Mayers, Bachman, Burkowski. And I think that's it. So it's supposed to be Glenn. The other thing, let's compare Nicholas and Ortiz. So he's got 9, 10. So we'll flip you guys back. 12. So he's kind of slipped. And then Wyman is still doing great. Cool. January 25. I think that's a while. Wyman, can we play there? Kind of. 12, 10. Let's do that. Whoops. I'm going to have to switch some stuff, I'm pretty sure. Who did we just lose? We lost Taves? So this becomes Rycroft. This is Demers. How's he doing? Pretty good. And then this is Wyman. That looks good. I think it was Nicholas is the best replacement. 427 versus Well, just because he's got greater capabilities in general, I think we'll go with Nicholas. And I think that's the only impact. Nicholas Ortiz, and then Rycroft. 25th. Oh, and it's November, so he's out for 2 months. Wow, that is long term. Thankfully, we've got a bunch of depth. Well, not a bunch of depth. We've got good enough depth to deal with that. And also, it's regular season. It's not the end of the world. Any update to Philly? Not really. Panthers have... Oh, they've moved up, but the other teams have way more games in hand, so... Yeah. Um... Mm, that's pretty long term, too. That's a month and a half. Again, thankfully, we have the depths to deal with it. This one is Sidhu. So Bachman's still doing pretty decent. We need that, and that. Jeez. This one's pretty short term, though. So we have plenty of D in this system. Oh, and I have to do scouting too. I forgot about that. Or do I need to do scouting? Not really. Anyways, let's see how these guys are doing in the AHL. 18 points in 21 games, pretty good. 19 and 21, very good, both of them. So yeah, they're developing down there. And then wasn't there... I guess it's not showing the junior guy. Or junior guys, because there's two of them. Anyways, 12 points, 14, 13. Man, the mix of my players is looking pretty good. for the most part. There's some guys that are not doing that great. But man, some other guys doing quite well. We're due to make some moves pretty soon anyways. Pelletier. So we need somebody that's competent defensively, and I think he's the only one that is. Or of all the production, he would be the best choice, so we'll have to choose him. Oh, what's his line fit? Yeah, so he should fit fine. Okay, who's playing best? 4, 5, 3, 3. Can he withstand playing on the first line? He can. So you know what? Just to spread out everything, I think that's gonna be the best bet. 4, 5, 6. And you know what? Based on his performance, I'm still gonna leave it as the first line. Because his endurance and speed are fine. The rest of his stuff is all fine. We'll give him a shot. And then we need Pelletier. It's not a perfect fit, but ooh, he doesn't fit well there. So he's gonna have to be second line with Mayers. Jeez. We've got no choice, I guess. I know there's ways that we could move around the lines that are going to make them, like, the line chemistry better, but I just don't want to play around with stuff too much. In particular, maybe it's just me being obsessive compulsive, but to keep the lefts with the rights, and anyways. Wait, so what are the lines? Bachman, Sarno, Mayers, Pelletier. Bachman, Sarno, I guess. Bachman, Sarno. Pelletier, Mayers. So do Heward. So we'll have to adjust that probably. Let's do cheese in that too, maybe. Mayors. Pelletier. Jeez, every line's taken a hit. Vorobiev. Rins. So Martins is the best. Actually, let's see if throw fall helps it. No. No. So it has to be Martins. Vorobiev. Thrill fall. Rins. Well, it looks like our three-man units are going to be pretty weak for a bit, but we've got no choice in the matter. Again, I could adjust the lines for the defense, but I'm just going to live with the consequences. And that's that. How's he doing? Not good. Oh, so I misread this rule. So it's that they can't be played. They don't become available as a free agent. So that was a dumb mistake, I guess. So Glenn has just lost 2 in a row, so he goes to the back of the rotation. And he hasn't played well at all. Mikanov comes back in as backup. He's done okay. Philly's still at the top, those annoying buggers. Alright, so now we can do a whole bunch of maintenance. So this needs maintenance. This needs maintenance. This needs maintenance. That's it. These. So that stuff is all good. Parking can go back to maximums, which are 73 and 96. We'll adjust from there. So that's the first time I've seen mid-season where auto-assign pricing changes the price. So it's something that I guess I'll have to continue doing now in future seasons and maybe throughout the season in general. Oh, I should sim forward a day. And Pittsburgh is lower. And Flyers slipped a spot, thankfully, finally. So Meekinoff plays first. Oh, what game are we at? Been forgetting about my normal duties. So, okay, so first scouting. So we're not drafting. So I won't bother scouting anymore. We do need to trade our underperformers, though. How's Seattle doing? Because they were my pick to be worse, and they're not. Well, we'll go through everybody again, just to make sure. Because I might be trading for a first. Can I trade for a first? Probably not. Travika, let's see how you're doing. 28 points in 19 games, quite good. He's a sniper. Alright. Who do we got? Lampman, 11's no good. 8's no good. 20. Well, we don't really want him for the long run. So, do we just let him expire? Let's see. I want to see if he would extend, because that's going to tell us anyways. So he will take a two-way contract. Let's extend him. Will he do? He won't do 3 years, but he'll do 2. So maybe I'm unfair to some of these players because I know that they're playing on third and fourth line, but no excuses. It's either you produce or you don't. I guess the other thing I could be looking at is because they all have decent plus minuses, so it's not like they're playing bad. He's 30, so we don't want him. 26. Why did we even sign this guy? That answers that question. 25. He's a grinder, and we don't really want that anyway. So those 3 for sure. Yikes, that's poor performance. He's got everything we're looking for, though. Oh, but he's playing with our NHL team, so that's my bad. Smith Pelly. I was debating getting rid of him anyways, so that's makes it an easier decision. Sabrin, I don't think has played. Pelletier, we already know he's alright. Wow, he's doing really well. What a pickup. He's alright. He's doing poorly. So he can go to, does anybody want, only want Smith Pelly. So where can they go? Let's go here's good enough. No. Whoops. Oh. It wouldn't have worked anyways. What? Oh, if only we kept that LA pick. That's funny. They don't have a fourth. Sweet. Maybe this is a more effective way to use those players, because each time I'm moving up a pick, three of them would be a seventh. Let me think about that. 3 is a seventh. Yeah, because I don't think I could mix them all in with a seventh and move up to the same thing. Maybe? I don't know. That's hard to say. Oh, who's the next guy? Not him. Not him. Not him. Him, yes. But wasn't there somebody else? 14 will give you more time. That's good. Give you more time. Froze, that's who it is. We don't want our third. You don't have a third. Sweet. And anybody else? No, don't know. Good, don't know. Give them more time. Good. All our defensemen are doing fantastic. That's his story anyways. Top 6. Maybe we should trade him too. 11 and 18. Let's give him more time. Oh, he's picked up his performance. That's good. Eager will trade. How's our goalie doing? Well. Does he have term left? Yeah. So we'll wait before we get rid of him. Okay, and then we had one more guy, which is Smith Pelly. We'll package these two. I don't think anybody wants the Eager guy. So somebody that wants Smith Pelly and is doing poorly. Rangers maybe. I like the idea of Seattle. Let's see if we can get their second. Oh yeah, they don't have space. Vancouver. Dallas can't take them. Florida can't. Maybe LA. Let's try LA. No. Oh, they don't have space anyway, so let's do Rangers then. Their second. Six. Seven. Third. I think one of these will go. No way. We have nothing else. Somebody with multiple thirds, if we can do that. There we go. Two-thirds and a fifth, maybe. Sweet. Okay. Then we'll go sign some replacements. His strength is brutal, but he's got a lot going on. We'll give him a shot. He looks good. Same thing, basically. I'm pretty sure it's all forwards that I'm signing to because I think I have too many D. Oh, which on that note, why don't I just filter by forwards? Sure, we'll give him a try. No. So we got 5, we need 3 more. Is there any good goalies out there? No. Not quite. He seems okay. Let's try him. 6. We need 2 more. Oops. I'm gonna give this guy a shot. This guy's close. He's an enforcer. Yet he produces. That's weird. Let's go for him too. Then I'll add this guy to get later per sode. He was 75, top 9 low. Okay, so we've got that one guy. He's the only guy that we weren't able to sign. That's that. We can save. Isn't he a guy we just traded? Yeah. So clearly decline. Oh, and I forget now who was starting. But yeah, Pittsburgh was the lesser team. So then it should be Rycroft, I think is. I can't remember the names of my goalies. Change them too often. 31. Cool. Is that 2 losses and 3 loss? No, I think that's from the previous guy that we rotated out. I don't know for sure, but good enough. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I don't need to do that. I just remembered there's a way I can shake up the line so that they basically do best lines. All I have to do is just scratch a guy. And then do that. $22. They're doing well. Cool. January 6, December 17. So it's still a week for the soonest return. Oh God, another one? Well, thankfully, like I said, well, for one, like we saw, the defense in the AHL are playing well, and second, um, we chose them because they're serviceable, so it's not the end of the world. 15, 16, whoops. So he's two-way, he is two-way. Yeah, I think Barlow's going to be the smarter one to pull up. We risk him getting claimed, though, whereas Vernarski, I don't think would. You know what? For that reason, we'll take him. Man, our defense is decimated. Jeez, and the lines are horrible. How do we do this? That fixes that if I want to. So, well, we have to play those guys on our second? That makes no sense. Um, -3. Jeez. He's still doing okay. So what we'll do to try to prevent the second line from being played more than the third line, we're going to make this third pairing the primary, so like the starting pairing. The default usage should then put Bachman Sarno as the first line, and then the second is probably going to be equal ballpark to the third, which is not the end of the world, but I mean, it's not ideal either. So I guess that's what we'll do. Okay, so it's Mayers Heward. One thing I forgot to do is who is better with puck skills? 2-2, 3-2. Yeah, so that works. Heward and Mayers. Jeez. Man, our penalty kill is gonna be brutal. Yeah, and so unlike our other seasons where we have really good players scratched that we could then put in. We don't have that this season. So, in particular for forwards, actually, that just made me think, why don't I consider putting some forwards on defense? Is Demers still doing okay? Actually, quite well. Those power play points? Some are. That's pretty impressive, this guy. Um, hmm. We don't have any forwards scratched, though. So we'd have to call up a forward. In which case, we don't really have the best of forwards anyways. The other option is play defense on the fourth line and then play one of the forwards on defense. Because that would strengthen our defense. Nicholas, maybe on defense. I'd much rather that, actually. How are we going to do that then? So then, Nicholas with Demers. Nicholas and Vernaski. It's not a horrible impact, so yeah, because then Demers actually gets played appropriately based on his performance. Vernaski, we don't really want to play much. And then, what's his face? Nicholas still gets ice time. Probably more than what he's been getting. Okay, so then that what happens if we do this? No negative. Nicholas, and then who can replace him? 1-5. 1-6. 0-5. So we'll put Rycroft. Oh, but neither of them can do face-offs, right? Martin's up to the first, maybe? No, let's do Rycroft to the third. Ren's to the first. Okay, Renz, Bachman, Sarno, Mayers, Heward. So fingers crossed that this is at least not more negative. It's not. So, I'm perfectly... Oh, but the other option I just thought about is the guys on the penalty kill that we subtracted. So, that's a good point. So Wyman... So it actually does get better. Huh. So what are the lines then? So we've got Renz, Wyman. So it looks like Renz, Wyman's the best one. Renz, Wyman, Nicholas, no, Heward, Sarno, Mayers. So none of that works. So we'll leave it with what it was. Bachman, Sarno. Vorobiev. Threlfall. So that doesn't work either, so then it's... What was it again? Mayers and Heward. Martins. Nicholas Wyman. I guess we might as well just leave it as that. It's better than the alternatives, so why not? Alright, so then it goes Bachman, Sarno, Heward, Mayers, Nicholas, and Heward, and Wyman, I guess. Because Wyman's playing on that line, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're making our four-man units more offensive, but it's a better alternative than playing those defensemen. That's good, that's good. And Nicholas Rycroft is good. But we'll do, whoops. That. I think that's good. Nine six loss, wow. Wait, so that means that's 2 losses for what's his face? Man, we're in rough shape with our injuries. Rippin. And Glenn comes back. Man, at the moment our we only have the one goalie that's played well. Save percentage isn't even that great, but anyways. 16, 7, and 2. Well, I don't know if we played enough games to decide that we need to switch things up, so we won't yet. So what I'm getting at is trading for a goalie. Oops. Oops. So Pickerainen's nearly back. They're kind of spaced out a week apiece. So we still got time until they're in. We need that guy though, that's for sure. What do we do? Let's do this first. So after I do all this normal stuff, I'll end the stream. So I still have a bunch of stuff to do. So I got to do all the line changes, roster moves. I forgot I needed to do that. So How did he do while he was with us? -4. +1, 2 assists. He's playing forward. I'm gonna send him down actually. And then we can try Vernarski, what a weird name, on defense. See how he does. So do that. Confirm. Go out. Edit ones. We need to go to defense. He comes in. Now, what do we do with Nicholas? So you know what? We won't play him on defense. And the reason is because Demers is doing great. Is his shooting that? It is that good. Wow. How's his other seasons? He's just never really gotten an opportunity to play at the NHL level. And he's done well. I think it's kind of more of an indication of how good our team is. But anyways. Okay, so we're actually going to keep Nicholas because that guy's been doing good. We're going to keep Nicholas on D. And then it's just a question of finding who he can play with, preferably on the third pairing. Mayers can play with him. Bachman can play with him. Sarno cannot. Ryan, no. So Mayers is left. Bachman, how have you done? +14, 5 assists. +11. He was doing well. So 8 versus 7. Can they play? They can. Pickarainen's 9. So that's a third versus 9, 18, 27. So he's better than Bachman. Fits best on the first. Bachman with Heward. Heward can play most places. So we'll do that actually. Go back to the first pairing. Yeah, I think that's going to be the smartest use of the players based on performance, capabilities, and all that jazz. Okay, so Pickarainen, Sarno. Pickarainen, Sarno. Yeah, we will start with them. And second, Heward Mayers, or is it Mayers Nicholas? then Bachman, Heward. That's good. Vorobiev. Oh yeah, it's Mayers and Nicholas. Doesn't work. Bachman, Heward, Vorobiev, Renz. Was Vorobiev just a -1 or was it 2? It was 2. So then this has to be Martin's. Vorobiev is 2. Fall 3. What if it's Wyman? So Vorobiev, Mayers, so let's go Wyman. Martins, Bachman, Heward. Can Renz do it without being negative? Yes, okay, so then that's what we'll do. So it's just limiting the negatives, and then we just save it for the third unit. Makes the most sense to me. Okay, and then here it is Pikkarainen, Sarno, Wyman with who? Wyman with Mayers? Ortiz, Mass. Bachman, Heward. I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guess. And then we just got back Pekarainen, so he's not any of that stuff. Okay. Goalies, Mikanov. And we're set. Cool. So that's where we'll leave it. Just out of interest, let's see how everybody's doing. So Wyman, great. Martin's great. Wren's great. Vorobiev, great. Threlfall, slightly below expectations, but that's okay. Rycroft's good enough. Demers way better than expected. Moss, not good. Should we switch anything up for that? Not at the moment. Oh yeah, Taves is still injured. Nicholas is worse than Ortiz, so that's actually better that he's playing defense right now anyways. Right, it's doing well. Right, it's doing better than Linson. So we might actually keep right on and put Linson off once we get healthy, if we get healthy. Interesting. And then goaltending's been bad. We're still getting by, mostly from Mikanov, but yeah. So that's something we'll have to seriously consider, trading, getting some replacement goaltending, maybe one, maybe even two. But yeah, so that's where we'll leave it. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. That's going to be next Friday, covering the 2 previous weeks of NHL news. For franchise mode and be a pro, that schedule is in the about section of the channel. It's a temporary one. I've also adjusted it just slightly. So I decided I'm going to take Saturdays off. So I had it as daily, but I'm going to take Saturdays off, like I just said. Yeah, just to give me a break from doing this every day. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Be a Pro as per the time in the about section.